Good evening, my friends. It is Wednesday. It is time for Workshop Wednesday. I walked away from my mess on the VIP group today and didn't clean it up. So that tells you how my life is going right now. How are you guys? So good to see you guys. I have some ideas for you guys tonight. If you are wanting to make gifts for people, if you are wanting to make ornaments to sell, kind of give you some ideas for a few different things. Let me fix my little camera here. There we go. We got it. We got it going on now. How are you guys? Say hello when you come in. Let me know you are here. Hello, Sherry. How are you? So I'm going to give you guys some ideas on painting tonight. These are things that you can take and paint for yourself. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. You can take and paint them and sell them, give them as gifts, kind of whatever you want. So I have some rounds here. If you get, hey Desiree, if you get our Craft Stash bundle box, mystery box, our mystery Craft Stash box, then you get this. You will get probably a few of these rounds. And so I thought it would be fun to give you some ideas. I'm going to give you 6 ideas. We have 6 rounds, so we're going to try to work through 6 ideas. And I'm going to show you how to paint each one. So hopefully that sounds great with you guys. How are you, Maureen? So today we did go to his eye appointment and it went great. His eyes are much better than what they were. So that's great news. Let's go ahead and start with this first one. We're going to do 6 different ones. And then we had a CT scan this evening. So we will know the results of that tomorrow. We go to the ENT tomorrow. So I'm kind of going from the center out. That way it keeps the paint, for the most part, off of the edges of your piece, okay? I'm just getting a good coat of white paint on here right now. And we're gonna hand letter on this one. Now, before I say any more, it's not gonna be hard, okay? We're gonna do this very simply to where you can hand letter this, I promise. Oh, you have me on the TV so you can watch. Awesome. It's so much nicer, especially when I'm doing a painting tutorial like this, to where you can kind of zoom in and you can see. So good evening, Cheryl. How are you? All right, let's get this coat dry. We're going to get one more coat dry. And we may actually do a couple coats. We may do a couple coats here on some different ones. Hey Karen, how are you? So good to see you guys. I did a live earlier today. I popped on, talked about a little bit of heart talk, so it was a good one. If y'all missed it, then you definitely need to go back and watch the replay. I was live in the VIP group. I told you guys I wasn't gonna be, but I was. All right, let's go ahead and give this a coat of white as well. I think this one we're going to need to be white also. They're not all going to be white, so we'll just kind of start with what we want right now. This one, let's give this one a coat of brown. Let's give this one a coat of this brown. So I'm going to teach you how to do 6 different ornaments tonight. These are all going to be super easy. You can do on any rounds. Like I said, if you get our mystery Craft Stash box, these rounds do come in there pretty much every month. So if you were to get a subscription for that, you'd be able to stock up on these and have ornament sized pieces that you can drill holes in. You can just attach ribbon to the back and have them for the entire year, you guys. You can definitely do that. All right, we're gonna do 2 of them white. We're gonna do 1 of them brown. Let's do this one kind of a lighter blue. How about this one? A little bit of a lighter blue, I'm thinking. Hey, Cheryl. His appointment was good. The one that we were able to go to was really good. Hey, Lana. Hello, Mary. Hi, Betty. Hi, Darcel. Hi, Angel. You guys are all popping in right now. His eye appointment was really good. All right. That's a little bit too blue for me, for what I'm wanting anyway. It may not be, but we're going to just go ahead and add some white to it. This one is going to be an angel. So we'll put a blue background on it. How about that? And we can do a second coat as well. If we don't like the way it is looking for the first coat, we can do a second coat. Not a big deal. All right, so we're gonna let this one dry, and we're gonna go ahead and go back to the first one. There we go. Hold on, I got my brush strokes going the other way now. All right, so we're gonna do this one. He did have a CT scan. Yep, we should know tomorrow. We have an ENT appointment at 2:40, so he'll be going back to that tomorrow. Yes. All right, so this one, let's write the word joy, and let's make our O. Let's go ahead and make our O. Is that the one we did 2 coats on? I can't tell which one we did 2 coats on, but we're just gonna do one more just for good measure. See how bright that is now? We're gonna make the O in this one a Christmas ornament. And then this one, I know I want the bottom to be like snow, so we're just gonna put that there. We're gonna probably make the top like a sky. We'll use a little bit of blue. So we can go ahead and actually bring in just a tiny bit of blue. That's probably a lot of bit of blue, but there we go. Let's get a little bit more white on our. Thank you for sprinkling, Lana. I totally appreciate it. He's not had any nosebleeds since surgery. Nope. None. Which is amazing. That's what we wanted. So this is the divider between the sky and the snow. So you want somewhat of a definite line there. But we're gonna make it kind of curvy. There we go. We're gonna make it curvy. I mean, no landscape is definitely straight and perfect, so. All right, so for this one, we wanna make our O a Christmas ornament. So we're gonna draw a circle, and we're gonna try to draw the best circle we can. We can definitely trace something if you want. Let's see, what can I trace? I don't want it too big, because you got to remember that we are going to put a J and an O around it as well, okay? Yeah, except the horizon at the beach, right? That is, actually, that is. I want it to be a little bit bigger than that. Let's see what, this is probably even too big. Ooh, that's not going to be too big. Let's go ahead and trace this. It might be a little big, but I think we're gonna just make it work. We're gonna trace it with a black paint pen. So we have a circle, okay? There's our ornament. It's probably a big ornament. It is a big ornament, but that's okay. Kind of got out of the lines there, out of the lines here. Let me go shut this door before Parker really starts playing games. All right, so at the top of this ornament, we want some silver. We're gonna put the little bell topper thing that's on the top of this ornament. So we're gonna go ahead and paint that silver. Let's go with this small one, okay? Let's see, what do we want the top to be? We're gonna do the J and the Y on that side there. So we're gonna call this the topper. So we're gonna put kind of a curved line up there, and if we cover the top line, it's okay. We can go back and fix it. This is going to be one that I need my glasses on probably most of the time. Yay! What did you get from the Amazon shop, Sherry? What'd you get? There's some good things. Those Amazon Prime days get us, man. There we have our top on our ornament silver. Thank you, Brenda, for spreading the daisies. I appreciate it. All right, now we're going to take our big daughter, and actually I want a bigger one, but we're going to make this one work. And we're going to put some circles. We're just going to make polka dots on our ornament here. Let's get some pink. Let's get some pink to put in our ornament too. Is this one open? This one is open. All right, let's do a pink dot right here, and we're just gonna draw it with our daughter here. It's gonna be kind of like a dot that runs off the paper, but it's running off of our ornament, okay? All right, there's your pink one, okay? These are from the Amazon store. Yes, these are. Let's do a blue one right here in the middle. We want it about this big. And we're just gonna pick up a lot on our daughter and move it around. Now, you can use paintbrushes for this. You can use, I mean, you can see I'm using a daughter, probably not the way most people use their daughters, but it works for me. We're just gonna create a circle. There we go. We have a blue one. You're resisting Prime Day. It's been a struggle. So far, so good. Yeah, I think I've only spent $35. So I get it. All right, we're gonna do a red one right here, I think. Let's do a red one that's almost off. Fill it all in. There we go. How's that looking so far? And then let's do a green one. Maybe right here that's mostly all the way on. Actually, it is going to be all the way on. So you can pick up quite a bit of paint with these little daughters. Just pick it up with your brush, okay? Let's do a pink. Oh, we already did a pink. What color have we not done? Let's do an orange and a yellow. We don't have any orange and yellow out. So here's kind of an orangey yellow. We'll get that one. Let's see. Let's do this one right here. How are you guys today? And when you tried waking the dots, what do you mean? Dot painting is not easy, especially as you thought, especially when I tried waking the dots. What do you mean? This is not dot painting. I would not consider this dot painting. I mean, I do use them to do dots. I definitely don't dot paint. It would be fun, but I definitely don't. Let's do a circle here, and then we'll do some small dots around. We might need to do one other color. What other color should we add on this? These are pretty thick. Walking the dots, I have no clue what that means. So you know more than I do. I have no clue what that means. Walking the dots, interesting. It must be a thing. Let's use a dark teal. We haven't used that color yet. Let's get a little bit out of that. And then we'll do one here, and then we need one more at the top. One more color. We'll try and, what color do you think we should do on the top? Now these are going to take longer to dry than what normally would. Let's just do a light pink. How about a light pink? This is a really light pink, but I haven't even opened it yet. So let's go ahead and open it and we'll just do this one. Maybe. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're gonna do 6 different ones tonight. I was thinking purple might be good. Purple would be good. I have a dark purple and a light purple. Let's do a light purple. I like that idea. We'll do a purple. But we now have the pink open in case we want to use it for anything else. Walking the dots. It's when you pick up once and dot repeatedly as they get smaller as you go. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I didn't know that's what it was called though. All right, we're going to put this one here. This one is probably closer to these than I would like, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, now let's take a small end of our daughter. Actually, let's take an even smaller end of our daughter. And let's just go ahead and dot. We're going to do some of the pink around it. And then let's do some green. And maybe some yellow. We're just gonna put some decoration on here. Maybe some purple. And this is gonna be the O in our joy. Now, some of you may be like, there's no way I'm gonna do a J and a Y on there. But I promise it's not gonna be hard. Let's do some red. And let's do one more red right here. And then what other color do we have? The teal. We need some of the teal. I'm just going to kind of incorporate all of the colors here in the dots as we go around. Put one right there. And then we have this orangey color. One of your faves so far that you've freestyled, the trees, those were really fun. These are all going to be freestyle. I just thought I'd give you some ideas on painting some of the rounds. If you guys have rounds at home, I'm sure you guys have rounds at home. You can buy them from Dollar Tree. If you get our subscription box, or our, what am I talking about? If you get our supply box, they're in there. All right, so we want our J to butt right up next to that, okay? And we're gonna make this fun, okay? So we're gonna draw 2 lines here, and then we're gonna go down and connect it just like that. You see how we just hand lettered something cute that took nothing? You see that? Let's do a little bit thicker on this side so they kind of match. And this is just a big paint pen, okay? Let's go ahead and make this a little thicker. Okay, and I have it going around it a little bit, so there we go. And then we're going to do this. We're going to draw a line here, and we're going to go down in and around like that. All right, you have a J. You now have a J. Super cute. Okay. Let's do, this side looks a little bit smaller. Let's go ahead and just make that a little bit bigger and go off the edge there. There we go. Now for the Y, we're going to go down here, and we're gonna make this touch the bottom part right there. Okay, so we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna curve them in like that. You see how I'm doing that? Do I need to zoom in a little bit on the camera for you guys? Can you guys see? I can try to zoom in on the camera some. Is that better? Is that better? Oh, that's so much better, isn't it? Hold on though, I just covered up your guys' comments. Hello, hello. All right, so this one's kind of off, so we're not really gonna be able to do that one, but we're gonna bring it down, okay? Just like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing down here. We're gonna do this little line, and then we're gonna just curve it up and around like that. And then color that in. Just like that. Do you guys see that we just hand lettered an ornament? You see, we just hand lettered an ornament. Looks a little skinny right here, but I think it's okay. We'll make it a little bit fatter, just so it matches the J a little bit. So cute. So cute. And if you want to make it even a little bit, like even more whimsical, let's bring this side up like that. Okay? You see how that just added a little bit more whimsy to both of those? Okay? So leave that. And we have the outline of our ornament, but we kind of lost the outline there when we did that, and right here. Now you're gonna have to be careful because some of these lines or some of these dots are still really gonna be wet, but we're gonna trace this so you can see that it's an ornament, okay? Super easy, you guys. Make that go like that. Just be patient. That's literally the easiest thing. Give yourself patience. Okay? Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Lana. So now, let's get some gold. Where's my gold? Let's get some gold. And let's make some dots around the outside of it in gold. Okay? Now, if you're really adventurous, you could put "to the world" down here. You want to try it? If you're really comfortable with your hand lettering, you can put, oh gosh, I don't know that I'm comfortable in that. We're just going to leave it like that. If you're comfortable with your handwriting, then you can put "to the world" in like print or cursive or something down there. But I think we're just going to leave it as is because I don't want to mess it up. I think this is pretty stinking cute. So now we're just going to go around in all these areas and add some gold dots. Now, you can make a set of these. You can sell them as a set. You can sit and make these and give them as gifts. But I just wanted to give you guys some ideas as we went through Christmas in July of things that you could do, whether you're creating things for yourself, whether you're creating things as gifts, whether you're creating things to whatever that looks like. I wanted to give you guys some ideas of different things that you could do. And I'm just using the back of my paintbrush right now because it's going to give me a little bit of a bigger dot. Now, my rounds don't have a hole in them, but you can definitely just hot glue some ribbon to the back of it, and it's going to look adorable. We have an ornament right here, you guys. Look at that. One ornament, done. Okay. Now, when it's dry, you can definitely go back through in some of the big dots, and put like a little comma at the top that looks like a highlight with some red. That would be super, super fun. So what do you guys think of that one so far? I like that one. Do you like that one? I'm loving that one. All right. Let's do this one. This is a little bit darker than what I want, but I think we're going to make it work. I think we're going to make it work. We're going to do that in a minute. I do still want this lighter. I do still want this lighter. This is the color I used, isn't it? It is. Let's make it a little bit lighter. We need it a little bit lighter. There, that's much better. So this is going to be a gingerbread. It was just looking a little bit too dark for me, and I was not really feeling that brown. So I just mixed some white with it. Parker's singing. I'd rather hear him sing than arguing on video games, that's for sure. You use our little handheld drill and it works for it. Yeah, these are super easy. Sorry, my camera's shaking. These are super easy to put a little hole in. They really are. Yes. So there are definitely ways to do that. Hey, Kim. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Robin. All right, let's put two eyes on this first, okay? So we're going to do like a teardrop eye. We're going to do a teardrop here. And we're going to do a teardrop here. And we're going to pray that they're even. Let's color them in. And let's color this one in. Ooh, there's a lot of paint there. And they're not quite even. Let's make them a little bit bigger. Now looks even. This one looks a little bit smaller on this side. Let's make this side a little bit more curved. All right, that looks good. Oh, you are so welcome, Benita. Thank you for watching me. Oh, Kathy, practice. Practice, for sure, practice. All right, now we're gonna do a little mouth right here. Okay, that's all we're gonna do. Okay, and let's do pink. How about we'll do pink? We're gonna do pink right here on the edges. And we're gonna do pink right here on this edge. Oops. Let's get a little bit more. That one's a little bit bigger, so let's just go ahead and make this one bigger. That works for me. This one isn't quite circular, but I think it's gonna be just fine. There you go. Now let's take a red, and we're gonna use our daughter, but we're gonna kind of go this way. We're gonna make an oval that's like this. Just like that. Super easy, I promise. Make it a little bit bigger. You can always go bigger. It's harder to clean it up and make it clean after you've made it too big. So now look, it's not quite centered, but I think it's okay. Yes, a gingy face. So we're gonna make a circle right here. This is gonna be like the circle in her bow. So we're gonna do the circle with our daughter. And then the little bow part we're gonna do with a paintbrush. Small paintbrush. Thank you, Lana. So now we're going to go here and then kind of bring it in like that. Just like that. Okay? And then we're going to go out here the same way, out here, and then just bring it in. Just like that. Whoops, where's my camera? Okay, just like that. And this does, I'm gonna put this on pretty thick. Number one, it'll give it dimension, and number two, it's gonna really be able to cover up this brown. And then once it's dry, we'll go back in and add some highlighting details to our little bow. Okay. You forgot to use your daughters for your circles? Yeah, it's so much easier. Once that's dry, we can kind of trace it in with our black paint. Let's make sure this is good, and then I'm gonna do like 3 little offshoots for her eyes. Okay. And then we're gonna get our white paint pen and we're gonna do our best to get it to work today. And we're gonna put a dot at the top of each one like that. And then we're just gonna put like a comma. Just like that. A dot and a comma. How easy was that? So easy. All right, now we're gonna take our big, where did I put it? Where did I put my big one? Oh, here it is. So we have our big brush here. This is our big daughter, or our big paint pen. And we're gonna go, I'm gonna hold it in my hand, okay? So I'm gonna go around like this, and I want a circle just like that. And I did not get a circle very good, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna go around there, got a circle. And then we're just gonna go all the way around. And I'm not digging this. Hold on. We're gonna touch up some paint there. I'm not loving our curly Q, but let's go ahead and touch it up some. Okay, we're gonna touch it up with actually a regular paint pen. Let's make this line straight because it should be. You know what? We're actually going to use a paint pen or a paintbrush. Autocorrect. I totally get it, my friend. I totally get it. You are fine. Now, some of these lines don't look very good, so we're going to just clean them up a little bit. And then we can also go back again when this is all dry and add more black. I'm going to push this to the edge a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit thicker on this side, but I really like it. It looks kind of like icing. There we go. So much better. There's one spot there that doesn't want to cover. We're gonna make it work. All right, you have a little gingy. We're gonna fix it though, okay? It looks kind of crazy, but once it's dry, we're gonna add some of our coloring and like our line work and everything like that, okay? Here's this one. We are gonna draw a North Pole sign and we're gonna make a couple packages, okay? So we're gonna take, we did this, okay? We're gonna make, let's see, let's go up, let's just do our North Pole sign first, okay? And I'm gonna write small, but we're gonna do this way. Okay, so far? Are you tracking what I'm doing? So then let's put this up here, a line there and a line here. And then let's put a circle at the top. Okay, got it? And then this one's gonna go down into the snow. Just like that. We can go ahead and do it like that, I guess. It's not quite straight, but you're gonna get the drift as soon as we're done, I promise. So we're gonna just go ahead and write North Pole in all caps. And I probably should have done it actually a color behind it versus the what am I saying? The blue sky. We're gonna have to fix that. We're definitely gonna have to fix that. Let's go ahead and paint it all in white. We're gonna paint that in white too, and we'll just paint over the North Pole. And then we're gonna make our pole candy cane, okay? We're gonna make it look like a candy cane. So you could definitely paint it first and then do the line work. Sometimes it's easy to draw it and then just paint it in, okay? Sometimes it's easy to do it that way. Kind of like coloring in the lines. All right, we're gonna paint this top one red. And then we're gonna do just stripes down the whole thing in red too. But let's go ahead, let me get a little bit more white paint out. Do you think she's cute? She's gonna look cuter. We're gonna get some more fun stuff done to her. Let's go ahead and paint over this. And I can just trace right over because I can still kind of see where my letters are. And we can just trace right over it, but I didn't want the blue sky shining through it. It's not a clear sign. I didn't quite think that ahead. Okay, just like that. We're gonna let it dry now. And now, let's go back. Let's make sure our white is dry first. Maybe, let's do a couple more coats. One more good coat of the white here real quick though. And while that's drying, let's do some packages, okay? So for the packages, we're gonna do 2 squares. Tracing over the letters, yes. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, same as last Thursday, guys. Crazy. All right, we're gonna do a box here. Just like that. And then we're gonna do a line down the middle on 2 boxes, Okay, so let's do another one right here. And we'll do a line, 2 lines down the middle. I'm sorry, not one, just like that. And then we're gonna just do some very simple bows. Just like that. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Maureen. All right, we're gonna paint these colors too. Let's go ahead and do up here a little bit more. And I think let's go ahead and go over this one more time. I can still kind of see my letters, but like I said, it's okay. You can skip that part of doing the letters first. All right, let's do a green package. Let's see. Let me get my small paintbrush here. Let's do this one green. So let's go ahead and color all this in. So if you feel like it's easier to draw it first, go ahead and draw it first, and then you go in and just paint right up to the lines. And if you trace over them or if you paint over them a little bit, it's okay. It actually goes with this style painting. I don't know what you would call this style painting. And if you want to go back over it with a marker, you can. Let's make this one the bow green. How about that? There we go. I was going to do the little starburst, Dixie. Yep, what a great idea. Such a great idea. Let's do pink. I'm going to run out of little tiny paintbrushes. I'm going to have to start pulling these out of my water. Let's just pull that one back out of my water. And I want this. What color should the other package be? Actually, let's do this package pink. And then we'll do the other bow like yellow, maybe. Yellow or navy blue. So just start simple. I mean, this ornament here is literally just lines and circles. Well, and triangles. Because our little tops on our ribbons are pretty much triangles. It keeps going to a video of a red chair over a toilet. That's so weird. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to look and see what link it sent you. That's weird. Let's do yellow. Did we say yellow? We'll do yellow. There we go. That's so weird. All right, let's go ahead and write North Pole real quick before I do the stripes down here. So I don't want to lay my hand in it. Okay, did I get all that? All right, so we're gonna write North Pole again. Oh, my paint's not dry. I may not be able to do this yet. It's definitely gonna look messy. And worn, like it's been out in the weather for a while. There we go. North Pole. It is an H there, I promise. It says North Pole. It looks like an A, but I promise it's an H. Yes, this is my fine point. All right, now let's go down. This is red up here. So we're gonna leave that white there, and then let's make a red here. So we're just gonna make a red line there. And it looks like we're probably gonna have to do a couple coats so it's dark, just like the top. Because this has white behind it and we didn't get that one white behind it. We'll have to do a couple coats, but that's okay. I love my Thule fine point pens. I do. I know I still fight the white, but I think I know why that was happening, because I was storing them upright, and you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to store them upright at all. All right, so we have a Joy, which is super cute in my mind. I think that turned out really cute. We have a Gingy, which we're not done with yet. That paint is going to take a while to dry. And then we have a North Pole sign here. Yes, it could be the shadow. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So we're going to dot a few dots up here in the red or in the white. And then I'm going to take my fine, and we're going to do our stars like we did last week. Just like that. Okay. Remember when we did the tree and the stars that we did on the tree? That turned out so cute. I don't have the tree down here. There you go. And so then we can just make snow dots around the rest of it to look like snow. Cute little ornament. If you wanted, you could totally put some names on the packages. Like if you wanted to personalize these a little bit, that would be adorable. Just a different way to kind of bring it to life if you want. Let's put one right there. And right there maybe. There we go. Cute little North Pole sign. You like this one? Isn't it cute? Just simple. Now, there are ways that you can make this definitely more advanced. I'm just showing you some really, really simple ways. Like we could take a little bit of black paint and the white, and we could put some shading underneath here, like where kind of like it's just in the snow. You could put some underneath these just to kind of bring those out a little bit more if you wanted, like they're sitting in the snow. Probably a little bit too dark. Let's add a little bit more white on it. I'm not digging that completely. So let's put a little bit more white down here and let's just blend it a little bit more. There we go. And it just kind of shades it a little bit. Let's bring this side up a little bit. That's too shaded there. There you go. Brings a little bit more definition to the snow, I guess is the right word. It's probably really hard to tell, but there is some shading in the snow, so it looks a little bit darker, you can tell. Yeah, you can definitely make shadows on everything. I'm trying to keep this super simple so that for those of you that are a little bit apprehensive when it comes to painting and things like that, it kind of gives you a little bit of enthusiasm, just a little bit of encouragement to try to paint it. And you guys, it looks super cute just being simple. And then when you want to build, you know, this is something that would be fun that, let's make this one a little bit taller. See, others are a little bit taller. That looks better. This is something that you could paint this year like this, and then maybe next year you take this same design and repaint it so you can kind of see what it looks like. Okay, that would be a fun way to be able to just kind of see how things change through the years as you learning how to paint more. Let's go ahead and do just some fun dots here. There we go. Let's go ahead and just do that there. There you go. Ooh, you could definitely do diamond dust on the snow too. Yes. All right, so we got a Joy, we got a North Pole, and we have a Gingy. Gingy we're still gonna work on, but we have a lot of layers of the red, and so we need to let it sit for a little bit, okay? It is a wood circle, yes. These are wood circles that are in our craft stash a lot of times. If you get our mystery craft stash, you're gonna get these wood circles almost every month, and so they're good. They're good to have on hand for sure. All right, let's do an angel for this one, okay? We're gonna do, I think I have the colors out that I want, but I think to start, let's go ahead. I had a color here. Is this it? Almond cream. We're just gonna use almond cream for her face. It looks a little bit dark. Let's use this. We're gonna use this for her face. We just need a little bit. All right. So we're just gonna do a round right here. Okay, that's gonna be her face. She's not gonna have any eyes. We're gonna make this super simple, okay? You could put eyes on it if you want. Again, these you can make as delicate as you wanted, as detailed as you wanted. Is the picture too bright for you guys? Is it too bright? Maybe bring it down like that. Ooh, that makes my colors look so much better. Okay. Let's do her, body first. Let's go ahead and do a coat of white. Okay, so we're gonna take it right here at her neck, like right there. And then we're just gonna go down like this. Okay. We're gonna go down just like that. And then the bottom here, we're just gonna kind of phase out like that, okay? Just like that. Okay. Now we're gonna take our same brush and we're just gonna bring in some color to her body. Okay, I got the blue, but I'm gonna use some pink as well. I'm gonna dry this and we're gonna layer on different colors, okay? I wanna make sure that they are dry because I don't wanna blend my colors. I wanna make sure my colors are layered. Let's do some pink. Let's just layer in some pink here. Just like that. I think that's good. Okay. So you can see the white, you can see the blue, and you can see the pink. I think we're gonna do a little bit of yellow too, maybe. Let's do a little bit of yellow. Let's go ahead and rinse that brush out. I just don't want my yellow to clash with my gold. Maybe we should do that orangish color that we did right here. We're gonna do this color, this orangey color versus that yellow color. Her dress would be very pretty with a metallic paint. We're gonna do her wings in a metallic paint. Yeah. So think about this. You know how we did the Christmas trees? We did just the same thing on the ornaments of different colors. That is definitely what you could do with this angel as well. You could do all different colors, do the same design on 6 different rounds. You could do the same design and just make them different colors. I don't know if this is quite clean. It's clean enough. All right, now let's do her wings. So we're gonna do a rough sketch of her wings. Oh, my gold is getting a film on the top. Hold on, it got a film on the top. You forgot about our wings? That's where we're gonna do our glitz and our glitter and all that in the metallic, yes. So now we're gonna take this right here and we're gonna go up and around like that, I think, okay? And we're gonna just do this side, up and around, and see if we have them the same. And we don't, but we're gonna make this side go up a little bit more. Let's try to get them the same. And then we can fill them in, okay? Just go ahead and get them as symmetrical as you can. They're definitely not symmetrical. This one curves in a lot over here. And that, well, this one actually, I like the curve in this side better, but this paint gets thick really fast. Okay, so then we're just gonna paint them down here. And I'm gonna paint them all the way to the bottom down here, okay? Just like that. Oh, I love that, Cheryl. I love that. She said, I tend to read more into paintings. I'm seeing all the colors of the children of the world. Cheryl, then did you do my nativity? That's what we do when we do our workshops. Yeah, we talk about, you know, all the things. And I think of that right now just because I'm working on my Christmas workshop for this coming year, which I'm super excited about. Last year was the nativity narratives, and so I'm working on this year's right now, actually. Let's make this one go off that way a little bit more. Okay. That looks really good. What do you think? Let's straighten this up a little bit here. All right, I think that's pretty good. Let's give her a tiny collar. So we're gonna give her a tiny collar of gold right there. And now let's do her hair. So her hair, I want a very fine paintbrush. Excuse me. I want another small paintbrush, and I bet I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Let's see. This one will work for the time being. Thank you, Sherry. Nativity Narratives was awesome. So we're going to do one this year. It's going to be the Advent Narratives, and it's going to be 12 days. Just like, I think the Nativity Narratives was a 12 or 14 day thing as well, too. Thank you, Kim. So we're going to take a little bit of this brown. I'm not sure if I'm loving that brown color. It was the original brown we had on the little gingy. And we're gonna just kind of have some go off this side. And we're just gonna bring it down her hair. We're gonna put it on top of her wing there. You see how that is? Can you guys see so far? And then we'll do this one the same way. We're gonna make this side go up a little bit, kind of like, actually, if she's looking that way, I could have made that side not go as down as far, but there you go. So we're gonna get our hair to go down a little bit. Okay, super easy. So the Advent Debbie, I think it's gonna be, I'm not gonna give you super details, but it's gonna be different things that we're talking about, still scripturally based. It's gonna be so fun. I'm super excited for it. Very excited for it. All right, now we're gonna do a halo, but we're gonna go like this. We want the top of it to be here, but we want it to go around like this. Just like that. And then we want this side to be the same. Just like that. Super cute. Again, there are so many ways. I need to blow my nose. There are so many ways that you can make this more detailed, more intricate. We can take some of our white and put some just some like brush strokes in the wings here. Again, like I said, as little or as much as you want it. It's probably kind of hard to see. Woo! Throwing it. Well, that's probably a little too much. Is that my gold? Let's cover that up a little bit. Oh, it was too much. Oops, that didn't work at all, did it? Let's just redo those white ones. How about that? Thank you, Sandy. Just some different ideas just to give you guys as you guys are maybe preparing and doing Christmas paintings or what. Or incorporating this into other things. Like you could take what I taught you here I don't know that I like that in there. Let's blend it. Let's blend it and see what happens. Ooh, it's a lot of silver gold now. I'm not completely digging the white in it that I showed you, so let's just blend it. And you can probably still, since we're not going to put it, we're just going to lighten them up a little bit to where you still might be able to see them underneath. Yeah, I like that much better. You can still see the white underneath a little bit, but kind of tones it down a little bit. See, it kind of toned it down a little bit. Oh, I put the comment up there. Hold on. Let's see. Add to broadcast, add to broadcast, add to broadcast. How do I take it off the broadcast now? It was Dixie. Let me go back. There it is. Remove from broadcast. Sorry, I accidentally hit your comment. Oh, and I missed another one. Another idea you could do is a reindeer face and use some sticks or pipe cleaners for the antlers. That's a really cute idea. That's a really cute idea. So sorry about that. I can highlight comments and bring them onto the screen, and I just forgot or I accidentally hit the. All right, we have a couple more. Okay, we're gonna do a like nativity narrative type thing. So we have the dark blue. Let's go ahead and paint the entire night sky this blue color. Okay, and we're gonna do the town of Bethlehem, the town of Jerusalem, whatever. Let's go ahead and paint the whole thing. That way it has good coverage everywhere. You're probably like, how in the world are you going to paint a town? Well, let me tell you, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it super easy for you. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you can take this idea, even though it's super simple. You not teacher's pet Dixie, that's so funny. Sometimes we make things harder than what they are. We look at things and think that we need to paint it extravagantly, all the things, and sometimes we just need to keep it simple. Okay, this is going to be an example of that. Okay, this is going to be simple, but you're going to definitely understand by looking at it what you're looking at. Okay. You could even do more stars and polka dots on this one around it. Or, better yet, let's do this. We haven't done our signature edge in a while, so let's do it with white, because I think that will really bring this to life. Look at that. That looks really good with this white on it. We haven't done this in a while. There you go. Totally transform the look out of it. Totally transform the look of it. I can give you the link to my Amazon shop right now real quick. And so when you go to the Amazon shop, I have sections there that you can look through. My glasses are really dirty. I have sections there that you can look through, and you can also just use Amazon as a search, and you're just searching in my affiliate link. These are filthy. These are so filthy. Thank you, Kim. All right, so this one we're gonna take some gray. I already have black and white out, so we're just gonna mix black and white. And I want a little bit of a curved brush. This one's probably a little bit too much. We'll use this one. This one isn't quite, but it's gonna work. Let me just put a little bit of white with this black. Probably would have been easier just to get the gray out. I don't think we need any more of that, so All right, so we have a gray here. Got a lot on here. All right, so I'm gonna paint a line right here. Okay, that's gonna be our horizon. Now we're gonna paint our building. Order by midnight that are on Prime Day, yes. Now we're gonna paint some buildings, okay? So I have a square tipped brush here. I'm gonna paint a building right here and make it that wide, okay? Now we're gonna go back over all this, okay? Let's do a smaller one right next to it. Just like that. You just want to make sure that these lines are straight. So a straight tipped brush works the best for those, okay? So let's move over a little bit more. This isn't the best straight tipped brush because it's kind of curved. Here's a good one. This is a good one. Kind of didn't want one that big. Here's a better one. Okay, here, see it's straight tipped, so I can get really good angles on there. Or edges, I guess is a better word. So let's go over here and do one right here. Okay, that's gonna be another building. Okay, so these are like buildings in the distance. And then we have one there, but we're gonna call that there. Now let's create a curved one, okay? Let's create a curved one right here. Hold on, let's get some more paint on my brush. There you go, there's a curved one. Okay. I think this should be a little bit darker, but I think it's gonna be fine. We're gonna mix a little bit more gray. I don't have enough here. And we'll probably go back through this because this is gonna mix to be a different gray. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll just mix and go back through it. So now this one, I kind of want a roof like this. Okay, and then we're gonna bring it straight down. Well, I should have been using the flat one on that. So we're gonna use a flat edge here. See, that's much better than the curved brush I was trying to use to make the flat edges, and then straight down there. And then straight down there. Can you see to where these might look like the city far away? Can you tell? I hope. I think we are going to make it a little darker. And then let's do another one here. And then let's do a tall one right here. Okay, I do think we need to darken it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and darken up our gray a little bit. Because you gotta remember, this is kind of like the night sky and you're looking, oh yeah, this is better. Okay, so now we're gonna go back through it and cover it all up again with just the darker. And I'm actually blending a little bit, and I actually really like it. Okay, let's get this one. Get some, I like the blending that it's doing. super simple scene that speaks volumes, I think. We're going to put like the North Star or whatever, the Star of Bethlehem. And there we go. Okay. It's navy blue. Yeah, it's navy blue. I think you can tell there now. I do have a couple spots to touch up here though. Okay, there you go. While that's drying, see, kind of looks like a town in the distance, doesn't it? While that's drying, let's do this one. And then we're gonna put a star on that one. Yeah, it was navy blue. It does look like a distant village, doesn't it? That's what we want. That's what I wanted. So see, something so simple that you can just paint shapes, okay? And we could bring even in some darker color along the edges if you wanted. You know, you could bring in some black and just kind of blend it on the edges. Just if you like that look a little bit. And you could put some highlighting on the houses themselves. So, I don't know about that, Debbie. I don't know about that, but thank you very much. All right, let's paint a church now, okay? Super simple. I promise, I promise, I promise. Let's do we're gonna do our background last, okay? So we're gonna take the same color that we did the angel face, and we're gonna paint a church in the middle here. This has pink in it. I'm not really sure why that has pink in it, but oh, that's much better. All right, let's make that more of a point up here, because that's what we want, is a point. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to paint two off of the edge as well. Okay, I'm not worried about the bottom too much. Okay. So then I want to paint some like right here. Okay. And we're going to do the other side the same. Again, I'm not worried about the bottom right now. That doesn't look good at all, so let's fix that. Doesn't look anything like a church, does it? This needs to be a little taller and a little better centered. There we go. That looks better. Since we made it taller, I think we can make these go up a little bit more, which is what I wanted anyway. Okay, that's better. You see how I just worked through that? Like, I wasn't liking anything, and you just kind of got to play with it. You can always add to, but you cannot take away. It still looks a little lopsided, but I don't care. I put the year on them and can come back and paint the same things next year. I totally agree. Totally agree. All right, we're going to take a little bit of our brown, and we're going to go just along this edge here and then straight down. Okay. A little bit of the brown and straight down. This is going to be kind of rustic. Kind of. And we're going to do the same thing this way. We're going to take it down. Okay. Now let's do the same thing here, and then down, and then here, and then down. Okay, it's totally it. That's all we're gonna do so far. Now let's do our door. Let's do a door. We're gonna do a curved door. Okay, just like that. And then we're gonna take our same brush, which I put in the water. Let's find another small one. You might buy a small tree to put homemade ornaments on it. That's a great idea. That's kind of my intention with the narratives workshops that I'm doing every year now. It's kind of my intention with those. Let's take a small brush here. And I'm going to do a small outline oval here. And we're going to fill that in with stained glass, okay? And then let's do an oval here, or an arch here. We're going to try to do the same arch on the other side, but it's probably not going to be the same. And it's not at all, but that's okay. It's the joy of handmade, right? Except I don't like it, so we're going to definitely refix it. Does need to be better than that, though. It's still lopsided, but I think it's fine. It's fine. Let's put a cross in these. There you go. And now let's just go put a bunch of dots of paint in our stained glass here. Let's see, we got greens, we got blue, pinks. We'll put some blue in here. This is kind of like we did on the wreaths on the churches. I'm gonna mix these all up and it's gonna look like stained glass. See, it looks like stained glass. Did all the pics from last year? Well, I still have them saved and I still have access to that group, Dixie. Yeah, I definitely still have access to that group, so that's a good thing. They didn't take access to any of my groups. Well, my friend Tamara from Southern Adornment, she's like, if they have not gotten your groups yet, go remove admin access from, like, remove the ruffled daisy from them. So that's what I did. So we still have all those for sure. Yeah, we still have all those. All right, I want to mix a little bit of my white with my blue here. And we're going to just kind of actually, let's just blend it. didn't really blend it. We're gonna kind of blend it together as it's on the sky here. Not really what I was going for, but we'll make some clouds. There we go. They've not put a stop to it. Facebook has been zero help to me. Facebook has been zero help to me. They've never reached back out to me. It's absolutely ridiculous that is even a thing. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. All right, we're gonna do with our little paintbrush as well, across at the top. I really want the sky to be dry first though. I am gonna put grass at the bottom, yes. That's why I wasn't worried about what it looked like at the bottom. We're gonna definitely fix it up. I wish they'd put a stop to it. They're still posting. They're definitely still posting. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you can totally, and you could even do the other ones like stained glass as well, like these two. You could totally do those like stained glass. Just do that same concept. I'm gonna make these roofs go a little bit over here, just like that. I just like the way that looks. I really like the way that looks, the way it goes over that. I'm gonna thicken it up a little bit too. Yeah, that looks much better with the overhang. Much better. Let's go ahead and make some of these darker. Oops. There we go. Let's make this line darker down here. And while we're at it, we'll just make all these darker as well. We will find out tomorrow about his CT scan. Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I have this little brush right here. It's an old one. I don't even know. You probably can't even buy them like this. But we're gonna I just pounce it, and we're gonna just kind of create some clouds. Just like that. I'll just put clouds in the sky. Let's put a little black. We'll just do blue. Well, we'll just do the blue. Little line there. And then let's do, I have a light green out. We're gonna do a light green. Yeah, we're gonna do a light green for our grass. You think you can make Christmas ornaments all year? There are so many. Yes, I agree. There are so many things that you can do with wooden rounds. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and paint a line here at the bottom. And then we're going to bring, we could have put a cobblestone here as well, and we still could do that. And now we'll paint some grass. Although that is not, I need a smaller paintbrush. Hold on. Maybe this one? And this one? I don't know. I'll use, no, not that one. I need a smaller paintbrush. You guys would hate to see this little, look at all my paintbrushes that I need to clean. You could totally use napkins too. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're gonna probably put some pretty tall grass here. We're gonna make it all go past that line though. We'll just have it go up the edge a little bit like that. Not too much, but. And I think we are gonna have to affix the little cobblestone or something in front of. You could put flowers down here. You could put, I mean, really goes, it's limitless on what you could actually put down here. So for here, let's just take some of the black and white we had mixed for our cobblestone. We might have to mix a little bit more. And let's just create some cobblestone. You know, cobblestone is all kinds of colors, so we're gonna just not leave it. We're gonna leave it like it's, the paint isn't mixed, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. A little cobblestone. That's super cute, you guys. Look how simple that was. So it makes you want to sing Little White Church. Oh, a white dove side view would be another easy one to paint. Yeah, just like the dove. That would be really easy to paint with the side view of the dove. We got a little spot right there. We may have to paint over that. All right, let's outline our red in this. And then I think on this, we're gonna do a squiggly line all the way around. And we're gonna go through her like that. Just like that. Let's do little dots there. Super cute. You could definitely add more detail to the gingy. Like, it would have been cute, honestly, if I would have made the eyes really big, like really big, and not done this around the edge. That would have been super cute. Yeah, that would have been super cute. Super cute, super cute. Her now looks like a maroon red and it's pretty. Yeah, super cute. Oh, let's do our gold star and stuff on this. Let's do a star right here. One of the big ones like we were doing. Let's do it really big. Well, not really big, but, and let's do, hold on, let me get the good tip on my brush here. I think we're just gonna use this. I just want this to stand out a little bit more than what a normal star would, which is why I'm doing it gold. You don't have to. Okay, but we need to fix the gold a little bit inside. You can see some blue. There we go. And then you can do white dots around it. There you go. Super cute. I really like this one. I really like this one. Yes, I am still using it, Kathy. That one didn't get affected at all. Thank you. Thank you for your order. Let's do a little bit of highlighting, just a tiny bit. We're going to use our little daughter here, and we're just going to pick up a little bit of white paint, and we're just going to kind of highlight just a certain edge of a couple of these. There we go. I think we need to make these highlighted a little bit more. There we go. Doesn't that look cool? I love this one. I love that one. Yes, I love it. I should put a shadow under the hill, shouldn't I? Kind of like I did this here. We did some dry brushing. Let's go ahead and do that. That is a good idea. If it wasn't for your son, life would be so boring. I know, right? Definitely. Let's do a small black line right there. There we go. You did need to kind of see that, didn't you? Yeah, I like that. There we go. All right, so you have this one. You have your gingy. Let me unzoom you guys real quick. That way you can see them a little bit more. Okay, so we have our gingy. We have our city. We have the North Pole. We have the joy. We have the angel, and we have the church. That is so much cuteness. Look, we can get it all right there. That's so much cuteness, you guys. Oh, you can't see it all right there, can you? I'm seeing two different pictures. Why am I seeing two different pictures? Hold on. There we go. You were seeing it right the first time. So I hope this gave you some ideas of just ways that you could paint on rounds and bring them to life a little bit. So many ways you can do it, and so I hope this gives you a little bit of inspiration. We did the angel, we did some dotting, we did some hand lettering, we did some stained glass and cobblestone, we did a silhouette, we did our technique with our stars. We did this where we traced it first and then filled in the paint. So we did a lot of different techniques on this. We did a little bit of blending. We did some layering here. So lots of different things that we touched on tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you had fun, learned something, and if you didn't, hopefully you just had fun. So thank you guys for being here. It's 9:45 my time. Big B's probably wondering where I am, so I'm gonna go upstairs, and I will see you guys soon. I love you guys. Bye.